perfect timing. I'm barefaced and like vulnerable. I need makeup help.
I'm there for you.
I'm nervous for you to see my house. I'm gonna be honest.
Really? Why?
Yeah, because you're just like très chic, magnifique, and I feel we're not all the way moved in. We're just halfway moved in.
I'm already really impressed because, you know, I don't know LA, so for me to see a house in the city is amazing.
Because you live in Brooklyn, right?
I got a house. This is a different level of house.
LA has a little bit more room
Yeah?
to grow, yes. But I feel like the bigger your house or like the more stuff you have, it becomes, it's too much.
Yeah.
Do you think Americans live in excess? We have too much of things?
I don't know how to say that in English. Une société de consommation.
Exactly.
Consommation.
Consommation.
You have a good French accent.
Wait.
Ouais, right?
Wait.
What I've noticed is be better, be better, be better. But
Yeah.
sometimes I feel like
just be happy with what you have.
Yeah, it's enough.
Yes.
You're enough.
You need to be content. I agree.
Right?
Yes. I have to tell you guys, this is a dream come true because I named my brand Way after all the French effortless cool girls. I have the poster girl for French effortless cool in my house. This is so exciting. I'm happy we get to finally like play
Me
around
too.
and have fun.
Do you have a little room with daylight where we could do makeup?
I do upstairs.
Perfect.
It's like a living room. Are you okay with that?
That's great.
Okay, it's not fancy.
Your
Rue,
daughter.
come here, my daughter. We want you to be a part of this. We're gonna give you a full makeover, the French girl way. I normally do my makeup in the car. I use my little visor mirror. I'm always rushing to like meeting or work. I'm really safe, just so everybody knows, but I have like a really fast routine down. I don't like to spend a lot of time on makeup.
Because you always have something on your eyes.
Yeah, I
lashes
kind of was
on.
like addicted to a cat eye, and I work with a lot of like celebrity makeup artists. These are, sorry for the feet. Just
I love
annoying.
this.
I gotta
background
put
sound.
shoes on her. I always just did a cat eye for a really, really long
Yeah.
time. And Mary Phillips, she's like, can we ditch the cat eye for 1 second and do like a soft shadow liner instead? And so that's what I've been doing lately. You just have to learn like little tricks as you go.
Yeah.
So ask your friends to be honest with you about what's looking good and what's not.
Yeah.
I have melasma.
Uh-huh.
And I got melasma randomly at like 27 years old. I was in Greece and I was just laying out like I normally do. And I went inside and I was like, I have a mustache. It's crazy. I switched birth control and it happens a lot with like hormones.
Yeah,
a lot of women when they're pregnant, they get what's called pregnancy
That's how
mass.
I knew I was pregnant. I came back from the beach and I had a dark spot here.
It's just life's cruel joke. You know that God is a man because
Yeah.
women wouldn't do this to another
God is
woman.
a man.
So I have to really like use a heavy foundation.
Okay.
And I asked a bunch of friends
Yeah.
what to
What
use.
they like?
Yeah, and so do you want me to just go through what I use?
Yeah, show me.
So one of my makeup artist friends told me to go get Kevyn Aucoin, so that's what I use.
That's like an amazing coverage.
It's amazing coverage. So I use a little bit of like the Fenty, I just mix a little bit of this darker
Mm-hmm.
shade. This is their Pro Lift Matte Foundation, and I kind of just mix the two together now because I'm a little darker than I normally am.
Mm-hmm.
I like to cover the melasma, and I have it a little bit on my chin as well. You're gonna be so disgusted. Okay, so I spray a little Evian on my beauty blender, and then I just kind of go for it and start like blending it all in and hoping for the best. The other thing is like I really truly am always just like in a rush, so there's times where like I forget steps, and I'll show up somewhere and I'm like, oh my god, I
Forgot
put
my
mascara on one lash
No,
and not
really?
the other. Yeah, it's crazy.
And what kind of cream then do you put on? These two are pretty more on the dry side.
Matte, yeah.
Yeah, pretty matte.
Your skin also changes so much. Like I've always been kind of oily, but I'm really oily as I've gotten older. Kind of have the face that can take it. Like I don't
Okay.
get super dry and cakey. I know my face, like the oils are gonna start to blend.
Yeah.
And then I just started using concealer under my eyes. We were just talking about this. I use the Huda Beauty Overachiever concealer. It's in Sugar Biscuit. I love the names of makeup. It's always like so funny. I have just started using concealer just right here in the corners. I noticed that like on Instagram,
Yeah, I agree.
on social, it does look better. So, you know, you can't have the best of both worlds, right?
I know.
You're gonna look like you have makeup on in real life, but more people see me on social media than they do in real life. So if you think about that. And then this is the Dior Light Contour Duo Stick. Mary Phillips also taught me to not, I used to go all the way down towards my
Yeah,
lip, and
yeah.
she's like, you wanna stay above your cheekbone line and not go that far down. So I started kind of going up a little bit more. She also taught me to go up when you're doing the concealer and not down. So I started kind of following her advice, and then Patrick Ta, who's another great makeup artist, kind of taught me to kind of think of it as like a C when you're doing things. So like my contour, I do it like in a C shape. When I do highlighter, it's in a C shape. I'll show you in a little bit.
Okay.
It's just hysterical, by the way, that I'm showing you anything because I am not a professional makeup artist.
But that's what I actually like because it has to fit your routine, it has to fit how good you are with your hands, you know, because hair and makeup is not the same technique with your hands. So I'm always learning like women's routine and the way they do things. There are so many comments.
Yeah, so many things that,
like,
kind of a comment. Yeah,
makeup artists will use brushes. Women who are not professional will not use brushes.
Right. I feel like there's 3 types. There's a type that like really go heavy and know how to do things really intricately and like wearing a lot of makeup because it's like very glam. And then I feel like there's the girls who just like bare minimum, just are not that personality. And then I think there's somewhere in the middle. I feel like I fall somewhere in the middle there, where I like to like have a bit
something, but you still want to look like yourself. You know, put
So a little tip for girls that do their makeup in the car, I actually turn the heater on and I'll put this on the heater so it warms this up a little bit so it curls even better. Squeeze and turn up and kind of like do an angle when you're curling your lashes so that it kind of bends the ends up a little bit. This is like my game changer in life. If I have my brows filled in, I'm a whole different person. Like my face looks so different. So I use Brow in cool brown or I use Brow Wiz in ebony, kind of depending on what kind of look that I want. I just kind of like brush up, but like I said, this changes everything. I just take the line and I go straight back, and then on the very top of it I do the same thing just to create that perfect illusion, and then I kind of come down, and this thing I just fill in. You guys, I should show you, actually on my YouTube channel I did a whole reaction video of my old eyebrow pictures. It's really sad. I was that generation that like we all wanted Drew Barrymore skinny 90s brows.
So you had this line eyebrow?
Yeah, and not the face for it either. So like my nose just looked bigger, and then like it was a disaster. So I'm really grateful that my brows actually grew back at all. You know, isn't it funny? And I also feel like from using brow gel, because I have to use brow gel. If I don't, I look like your grandpa by the end of the day.
Gel. I never do makeup in my eyebrows because look, they are hidden, so you never see them.
Oh, they're so beautiful.
Oh, they like you.
You don't fill them in? Those are just natural?
Yeah, what did I do just this morning because I was like,
oh my God, you're so lucky.
But
I want to buy them from you. They're beautiful. Look how like amazing. That's the other thing is like I don't get my brows done because everyone's always kind of given me like white girl brows, and I look better when my brows are like a little bit more ethnic and bushy.
Okay.
So I don't get my brows done. I literally just kind of like
you do it
tuck
yourself,
them myself, and I just let them grow in and get bushy, so they're less maintenance.
Yeah.
But one thing that Anastasia taught me also was, I'll use it with the Kylie. She taught me to go and kind of follow in the middle, kind of go up with your brush stroke so that it, oh, that was too high. Oh my God. So that it mimics hair, you know?
Yeah.
So that it looks like
more natural than if you do.
I kind of brush up with the Anastasia brow. This is her brow gel. All right, so next up I'm gonna do, so this is a Chanel. It's called, you're French, please help me.
Les cartons
ombres.
Candeur et expérience.
You know my only French I know?
Is what?
Is sus ma bite.
What?
And putain.
Okay, putain is legit, you need to know this, but sus ma bite,
I know. It was late night at a bar. Somebody taught me that. I did not, by the way, sus anybody's beats. But that is the only French that I know.
I love this.
Okay, I usually use, again, this is like a little Chanel brush. I don't know what brushes are what. I just,
it's fine.
Like I'm using a lip liner brush for shadow. I don't know. So I usually start, this is just my everyday, and I kind of go over the whole lid.
So this one.
And then I sometimes will take that color and kind of come underneath, and I know this is the wrong brush, but listen, a girl's on the go. Then I go in with the dark color. This is funny. Like I should do this to people. I should start watching them do with their hair. Probably fun for you, right? Like, I take another beauty blender that I use for my eyes, and I'm just kind of, because I'm not great with the brushes, I'm just kind of blending.
That's perfect.
And smudging so that it looks a little bit more lived in. I'm gonna tell you guys something really sad. If I go like this, that was my eyes like 10, 15 years ago. And I could like go out a little bit more. We'll do before and after, slow motion, like blah. But because now my eyes are as up as they used to be, I don't like to go below here because it's gonna give the illusion of my eyes drooping even more. Yeah. We did the shadow. What do I do next? Oh, this is a trick. I asked if you watch YouTube because I've been watching Desi Perkins videos, her tutorials. Desi actually showed me how to take your shadow and go all the way in, which I never used to do, to give more like round effect. And then, do you want me to show you the cat eye with liquid, or do you want me to show you shadow?
I guess maybe the cat eye will be great, so then I can
see
how you do it.
Okay, I'm
going
to show you a trick.
Hardest to do.
Hardest to do, but here's a fun little trick. This is a company called Able. Have you seen this?
I heard of this.
This is so genius because, like I said, when I was younger, I could literally just go up and it was a thing. Now I have to kind of like position. Mario Dedivanovic taught me this because I used to be able to just go up.
Yeah.
He's like, now you have to go across and kind of come up at an angle, almost like an L shape. Because before, I was just kind of gliding through. It's a whole thing. Just wait, guys. Like, because my lids, like I said, are droopier than they used to be, I get kind of scared. My liner just wasn't perfect anymore. It literally is a little wonky. So much harder to do now. So Mary talked me off the ledge, and she told me to just get a dark shadow. This one is Nars Cordura, and this is the darker color. And I just go in with a small brush and just create a line with the shadow now. And it actually, she was so right. I'll show you a before and after I just sent to her, because I'm so grateful that she talked me out of my typical liner. So I have just been doing that shadow, and like I don't really come out on the edges anymore. So this is more of like what I will do for a nighttime look.
Okay.
I basically just kind of go up again, like instead of this angle, I'm now going more of a harder angle, and I'll just connect the very edge here with my shadow on the corner, and that's it. The great thing about this Able pencil or pen is that if you're a rookie, it has this like little guideline that you just hold and draw, which has been really helpful at times. Are you falling in love with me? Okay, so here's Nars Orgasm. Yeah, Nars Orgasm.
Is that the one you use all the time?
I just switched to this actually. I used to use Cheek to Chic by Charlotte Tilbury, and then because my skin is just darker right now, I went for more of like a pinkish color. Also, a little trick I learned is to wash my brushes. I never used to wash my brushes, and it has made a huge difference. Patrick Ta also taught me at the end of it all, when you do the blush, take a little on your finger, and you're gonna go right along that that C shape I was talking about earlier to kind of incorporate your blush into your eye. I like to go with this is the Kylie Cotton Candy Cream highlighter, and I take
Okay, so it's like a powder highlighter.
It's really, really pretty. I mean, nice. It's nice for my skin tone because it's hard to find a highlighter that works for darker skin. So I'm going in a C shape here. Also, I haven't like really waxed around my eyebrows for a while, so I go pretty gentle. And I go with this like little tiny guy and kind of like, so I'm going now in that C shape here, just kind of following my eyebrow. Am I doing okay?
Yes,
really?
I'm really impressed because you're doing smoky eye and liner, the two hardest things to do.
Oh, wow.
Liner and smoky eyes.
Really?
So you say you're not a pro, but I think you kind of are.
So to finish, I'm doing YSL powder. I am just going to kind of go in my T-zone area, give a little light brushing, but I don't do too much because we talked about the cakiness. I know my oils are going to kind of like simmer everything in together. Mascara. I really love using Chantecaille. I love how their mascara looks and feels. This is their longest lash mascara. I used to use like Dior Show for a while, and then I really love that like drugstore L'Oreal, what's it called, the voluminous mascara.
You don't curl your lashes just before you apply mascara?
No, should I?
I think if you really want to have a curl, it will be great because also the mascara can lock.
Oh, I've never thought about that. I've always just done it last. Good to know.
But you have good lashes, like pretty long and thick.
Well, thank you. I'm about to cover them up with even longer and thicker. Have
Really?
you seen these before?
No.
These are from the drugstore. They're Kiss, K-I-S-S. I love them because they're so easy to apply yourself. You'll see what happens. I don't do this every day. I probably, like if I'm going to be taking photos or going on camera,
You'll do that.
Wear that. To finish, I'm just going to kind of give me a little spritz of hydration. Like I said, when you get older, it's like you just want a little help here and there.
That's always good too. I feel like the foundation looks more like it's your own skin and it's just put on the surface.
Also, just doing this makes me feel accomplished, like I'm know what I'm doing. Okay, so now I'm gonna go and do my lashes. I like Huda Beauty, her fast drying lash glue, and I just kind of put it here, a little dot. I am gonna take my tweezers. These come in two sizes. There's medium and there's short. So
what size is that?
This is the medium. So I'll basically go one, then the ones next to it. I love these because they're kind of a little feathery and they look pretty natural. And then I do a third medium. I just do 3 in a row, and they're just side by side. I've gotten so many of my friends addicted to these lashes because they're just like, look how easy that is.
You know that I never put false lashes on myself.
In your entire life?
I mean, I did once last year. My costume for Halloween was Cher.
Oh my God.
And that's it.
You'd make a good Cher. So I'm going to go now, and I'm actually taking my lighter lashes for the center part. These ones, see how they are a little bit more feathery and light? And I do those close to my middle of my eye. And I could do one more, but I don't. Is that weird? I don't do it inside because then it closes my eye up too much. So I just go from like the center out.
I mean, your makeup looks pretty professional.
Does it?
Yeah.
I win. I don't look French and effortless, but I look like LA effortless.
The way you do it though is effortless. Like, it's pretty impressive. And I can't believe you do this in your car.
Can I tell you something? It looks like this in my car. Like, I am so good at knowing what I can do. Final, can I do a lip really quick? I am using Huda Beauty, and I have been obsessed. What goes with blue? Like a nude?
To me, it's nothing on the lip, just a lip balm when you do a color on your eyes.
I mean, I have to do a liner, and then we're done. Just an effortless liner.
I can't stop her.
That was fast, though. How long was that?
That was really fast.
It was?
Like,
Okay,
it was. I really like how you did the shape here. And I like your lip shape because it feels like you're about to kiss. You have this natural shape.
Oh,
so I like that you have this because it enhances your lip shape. So here, you know, I will do a V and then I will start to go on the outside. Okay, I learned something from a friend that is Spanish, that if this part is turned up, yeah, it means like you're a great lover.
Oh, wow. Well, guess what? I'm faking it till I make it. False advertising.
This is great then to do it, kind of like giving the collective unconscious mind that you are a great lover.
Funny. I'm Spanish. Watch out. Yeah, that looks really good though. I'm actually going to steal that trick from you. Is my melasma covered is the question.
Still see it here.
Okay, I'm going to grab it.
No treatment for melasma, like laser or something like this? You tried everything?
Girl, post about it and see what people say. It's insane. Like, I've tried, there's an oral drop that you can get on Amazon, but really it's only lasers. It's the only thing you can really do for it. And it comes back. That's the joke.
I'm basically going to keep your liner. I like when I do one statement somewhere and everything else is super like naked almost. But your skin I love, so I'm not going to do anything on your skin. Amazing. Eyebrows as well. I might take your lips off, we'll see, but eyeshadow
But I'm a great lover. It's my Spanish lip.
So there is another technique that maybe I can show you. Because I've noticed like LA loves to have eyeshadow and liner together. It's like a thing here. I guess in my culture, we like to have just one thing, either the eyeshadow or the liner. Well, we're going to have one product that we're going to do everything with, like a red lipstick. There's also going to be our blush that we apply with a lip balm. It's going to be a natural red lip, a more sheer red lip, you know? So your techniques are much more relatable for me because you don't use a ton of brushes or... No. That's kind of what we're going to do. We're going to multi...
See, I feel like my makeup is pretty complicated because I never used to do all this, but in comparison to other people when I watch them...
I love navy liners. It's so chic. It's like, for me, the little black dress of liner. This is Kiko. So you have different brands. This one is Kiko. So what I do to do a quick liner is I use the brush as a stamp. So basically I'm doing this and I'm going to recover your eyeliner. Then I'm going to use the tip of my nail to finish the tip because then it's going to make it like really thin. One thing I love to do is to create a little highlight in your liner. So in the center of your liner, I'm going to have a tiny touch just in the center. I really love blue on you.
Oh, this might be my new thing. Ooh, I love that. That's
so it's very French kind of liner shape.
Wait, this is so cool. Am I doing okay?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
You recover your whole shape.
Okay.
And then with your nail, you're gonna...
Okay, oh, damn it.
It's fine, because then with your nail, you can...
I don't really have nails. I keep my nails short because I do hair.
True, but you still have a little...
smudge it out a little bit. How'd I do?
You did pretty good. So I'm gonna add a little bit more here.
Is it the highlighter or that's a regular?
That's a regular.
So I could have done a little bit more.
Yeah,
right?
And especially like in the angle, I'm gonna be a bit more thick.
So you're telling me to start by going
So
in.
a good way also to do it is to look down and have your mirror down, reaching up, so then your eyelid is flat. And then you can really access...
Oh, that made a big difference.
And you can stamp, exactly.
Stamp all the way?
Focus on a bit more inside.
Oh, now you're challenging me. Steady, steady.
You good, you good.
I mean, I cut hair.
Yes, exactly.
I cut hair, I should be able to do this. I have a steady hand.
Look.
Pretty good, right?
Right? Amazing, look at me.
Ooh. Do I look like Cleopatra? Are you proud of me or no?
I'm very impressed. I've seen you doing your makeup before. I know you're like almost a professional.
Oh, this is great. I'm obsessed.
And now this, you just do the stamp in the center.
Again, where?
The highlighter, the blue.
Jesus
Christ. The same shape, like the base.
Oh, that's why yours looks better than mine. Oh my God, this is so scary.
Not more than that.
Okay.
Okay.
This is so scary. This is like parallel parking.
You need to almost... It's like a highlighter, so you just do it here.
Okay, so just in the center.
Just in the center.
Oh, that looks good.
put lip balm on and kind of massage your lips and follow the shape you drew, so it doesn't change your shape, but it's gonna make the color more transparent, more you.
Over what I just put on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you're saying it kind of takes away some of it.
Yes, so then you can still wear it, but it looks more like your own color.
But leave the liner?
Yes.
That's a good trick. Ah.
So it looks like it's your lip. You know?
C'est bon.
C'est bon?
What is c'est bon?
It's like, it's good.
It's good, yeah, c'est bon. Better?
See how it looks like your lip?
That's crazy. And my lips actually hydrated for the first time ever. Thanks, Glossier. I have this. I need to use it.
So you're
That's
done.
a really good trick. So you just toned down my LA-ness, so I look like I could go and shop at Le Bon Marché and nobody would look at me
Exactly.
crazy.
Well, do you
love
want,
it.
like, look how pretty you look.
Guys, exciting. I feel like now I have a new trick in my like arsenal.
Well, I'm glad because you have very good tricks, so at least you can add me in this.
I'm gonna start doing this. I have so many colored liners that I never ever play with. Now I feel like I know what to do. You just put it lightly on top of what you normally do.
I hope I'm going to see you wearing this again.
But
But blue it makes your skin tone warmer, your eye color lighter and brighter. You make the white of the eye more white.
Yeah.
So it's a very good color.
And then
for,
if
like,
you
girls
face tune the white of your eye, it looks even better. Wait, should we do a video and I'll do your hair?
Oh, can you do that?
Yeah.
Can I have you doing?
I want to do your hair.
do
I mean, your hair's so pretty, but I feel like I need to show you some tricks.
I need to learn how to do a little bun because I'm really bad at this.
Okay, guys, check it out. We're gonna do it on my channel. We're gonna give you like a really good red
I'm
carpet
really
bun.
excited.
Did you see the bun?
It is, right?
Thank you, Jen. Thank you. It was so fun. Oh my god.
You have to do this in your car next time.